Come inside or stand outside. I'm sorry, I'm requesting you. The meeting is going to start just now. Please come inside. The guests are already arrived. Please come inside.
Certainly not in the nature of pure economics only. It is very much in the nature of overall way of life and will involve the basics of life philosophy as prescribed by our ancient thinkers. Most people think that ancient Indian economic thought is due to Kautilya. But remark that I bow my heads to Shukracharya and in ancient Indian knowledge system, that is, he claimed that my work is just a synthesis of the knowledge that already existed. And in that case, if we think a little bit over this
thrilling and engaging session.
at the its President Professor E. Varatharajan, the conference President in absentia Professor Shamika Ravi, Secretary of the IEA Professor V.K. Madan, in having asked me to chair this very important session. My fellow panelists in this session, Professor Rajkumar Mittal, the Vice Chancellor of BBAU Central University, Professor M. Raja, Professor Adaniya Shri Lakshman ji, and of course the Vice Chancellor of Adi Shankaracharya University, Tirupati. In the dais, I find
lecture start అయితే కలిసిపోదాం.
Professor Sudhakar Reddy, the local organizing secretary, and other eminent economists. It's very difficult to mention all, but I can't resist the temptation of making a mention of Professor Surinder Kumar from the Delhi School of Economics and Professor V.N. Atri from Kurukshetra Industry, Kurukshetra, and dear participants. As a matter of fact, the subject assigned to this plenary session is really very important, not because of what many of us may think, any items. No, not at all. It is certainly important to consider we here in this body are assembled here, are gathered to research with an open-minded approach the various aspects of the knowledge of the subject of economics. Because of one reason or the other, the Indian knowledge in economics got overshadowed partly due the commentators, that is those who on history of economic thought, these commentators could not take note of the fact that economics is not merely about markets, prices, rate of interest, employment, etc. Economics is all encompassing. It certainly contains a number of subjects under its umbrella. Stating whatever I am stating here is nothing original, I must confess. It is the result of my whatever imperfect understanding of the written material about economics. Professor George J. Stigler, a Nobel laureate in economics, published a paper in 1984 in Scandinavian Journal of Economics, and there he discussed the imperialist nature of economics. Again, Samuelson also shared the view that economics encompasses a large number of branches of knowledge. Ancient Indian economic thought, which dates
So, Osmania University is organizing a prestigious event of 108 years of All India Economic Association conference being organized by Department of Economics. This organization has been conducting annual conferences in different parts of India. This is a very great privilege for organizing 108 years of Indian Economic Association conference in which galaxy of economists, policymakers, administrators, Indian Revenue Service personnel have attended and great discussions are going on. Yesterday in the inaugural session, Professor M.K. Singh, Chairperson 15th Finance Commission, delivered enumerating lecture followed by Dr. Shamika Ravi, Economic Advisor to the Prime Minister of India, also delivered on various aspects of economy, and Professor Dhananjay Singh, Member Secretary, Indian Council for Social Science Research, also highlighted the importance of social science research, the need for evidence-based research in the era of AI-empowered research, and other speakers. Also, our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Kumar, has highlighted the historical context of Osman University, and recently the Honorable Chief Minister, who has announced 1,000 crores, also brought to the notice of all the delegates, and Osmania University going to be the hub of all the innovations which are going to take place with this 100 crores. And today, some eminent speakers also attending. Uh, Lucknow University Vice Chancellor and Professor Tanaja, former Vice Chancellor, uh, and Sanskrit University Vice Chancellor Tirupati, and many more economists, many more policymakers attending these deliberations. We're going to discuss very pressing issues of India's nations like Viksit Bharat pathways to achieve at 2047, structural transformation and employment opportunities, digitalization of India and its impact on Indian economy, etc. There are main five themes. Discussions, deliberations are going to take place even tomorrow also. Uh, Tomorrow is a valedictory also. Sanjay Baru, Dr. Sanjay Baru is a former media advisor to the Prime Minister Manmohan Singh. Presently is the Director, Media Services India, is going to deliver valedictory address, and Professor V. Balakrishna Reddy is chairperson, Telangana State Council of Higher Education, is the chief guest. So therefore, all these 3 days is witnessed lot of economists, policymakers, known at all India international stature. Really, it's very appreciable. The government's taken up this very gigantic task, and delegates have come across 27 states, around 400 delegates. They are participating in this mega event of Indian Economic Association. Okay. Professor B. Sudhakar Reddy, Director, Indian Council for Social Science Research, Southern Center, and Dean, Faculty of Social Sciences, Usman University.